Hey good people, happy Friday and welcome back to the channel. First and foremost, I want to thank everyone out there who wished me a happy birthday. I truly appreciate it. But for the purposes of this video, you will get to hear my thoughts and feelings on the epic conclusion of the Ready to Love DC reunion. And to that, I say hallelujah, thank God it's over. But without any further delay, here's the review. The episode kicks off with some of the cast members comforting Tasia as she stormed off the stage. The cast members who remained on the stage are wrapping up their thoughts on Camille's threats during the retreat. We then focus on Zadia and Naeem, and they confirm that they made a connection outside of the show. Naeem then makes the comment that he self-eliminated when Zadia got voted off, to which Sydney replies that he was technically voted off himself. The host then switches gears and turns the attention on Walter. We see Walter's highlights over the season, and Walter is asked about his reaction to Sabrina choosing herself on decision day. Walter shares that he was blindsided, and he respected Sabrina's decision to choose herself, but he wished that she would have given him a heads up beforehand. And I find this part of the episode very interesting, because I shared my opinion on the matter on YouTube several weeks ago, and I got crucified by the Team Sabrina folks. But I still stand by my original statement, which was that Sabrina had every right to make whatever decision she felt was best for her. However, if she was really cool with Walter, she would have given him that level of communication she demanded from him during their time on the show. But during their segment, Sabrina and Walter have their disagreement. Sabrina feels that Walter should have pursued her, and Walter feels that the pursuit should have been mutual. At the end of the day, they are both entitled to want what they want, and I hope they both find the person that communicates with them to their liking. During this segment, Sabrina claims that she felt like she was Walter's number 2. But Mumin chimes in and shared that she never felt like she was Walter's number 1. Mumin also shared that everyone on the cast knew that Sabrina was Walter's number 1. The host then asked Sabrina and Walter if there's any hope for them in the future. Sabrina shares that Walter doesn't like her because she's too old, and then Walter comes in and explains how he developed the connection with Sabrina. Walter shares that he usually dates younger women because he wants kids, and younger women usually want kids as well. But when he got to know Sabrina, she hinted that she may possibly want kids one day, and that made Walter pursue her, to which Sabrina agreed that was true. So this exchange is important because it shows that there are two sides to every story, and we as the audience only need to try to see both sides of the coin before casting judgment in these situations. But after Sabrina and Walter's segment ended, they hugged it out, and I'm happy that they resolved whatever issues that may have been lingering. We then go on to Courtney, and we see her journey throughout the season. The host asks Courtney about her approach to dating and whatnot. Courtney shares that she still goes after what she wants, and she's still flirty. Her segment only lasts a few minutes, but then we move on to Corey, and this is the highlight of the show. Corey's scenes throughout the season are shown, and unbeknownst to us, Corey was crying during his exit interview from production. As everybody's watching Corey cry, Courtney and Mumin feel that Corey was not being sincere because he's an actor. But Corey begins to tear up at the reunion, and he shares that he does the dumb things that he does because he wants a woman to look at him the same way his mother looks at his father. Which could be true and it could be valid, but in my opinion, the Academy Award for Best Performance on a Bootleg Reality TV Dating Show goes to Corey. And even though Sabrina came to Corey's defense in saying that he was misunderstood, Courtney and Mumin then go on to make valid points in sharing how Corey's actions negatively impacted them. We then focus on Tasia. After her highlights throughout the season are shown, Tasia lets everyone know that she was the third woman in the Mumin and Courtney triangle. Tasia lets everyone know that Corey sent her the exact same text messages that Courtney and Mumin received, and this dilutes all the tears that Corey shed a few minutes prior. In my opinion, Corey has to have some sort of mental health diagnosis, or he's just acting for the cameras, because none of this makes sense. Corey tries to save face by pretending to be the only guy on the show who thought highly of Tasia, and this is when Walter and Phil check Corey because he was lying and out of pocket. As Charlemagne the God says, Donkey of the Day goes to Corey from Ready to Love. We then go to Zadia and see her highlights throughout the season. We see her controversial moment with Dante, and she acknowledges it and acknowledges that she apologized to Dante for her actions. Zadia is put on the spot about her comments related to choosing Dante, and she responds like a true politician. Dante comments on the situation, and he takes the high road, claiming that everything has been squashed. We then go to Aisha and Dante's highlights over the season, and I have to say that they have one of the most positive experiences on the show. Dante is asked what he likes about Aisha, and he gives some meaningful answers, but Camille is completely ignoring them during the segment. The camera keeps panning back and forth to Camille, and it's pretty obvious that there's some tension there. Aisha and Dante are asked if they're still together, and they explain that they have some highs and lows, but they are taking their time in their relationship. We next get to hear from Lamont and Carrington, and, oh that's right, we didn't hear anything from them on this episode. We really didn't hear anything from them at all, which is pretty messed up, but I guess they showed up for moral support. The host then ends the reunion by asking everyone if they want to shoot their shot with anybody on the stage. She then puts Tyrone on the spot, and Tyrone hits her with that Uno reverse card and asks her if she's an option. This catches the host off guard, and to that, I say, Brother Tyrone, you have earned my respect. There will be no more Tyrone jokes. But overall, on a scale of 1 to 10, I would rate part 2 of the reunion a 5. Just like part 1, it wasn't good, it wasn't bad, it was just blah. And as many of you already know, the next season of Ready to Love starts next Friday. But after thinking long and hard on this, I made the decision that I'm not going to review every single episode of the new season of Ready to Love. This season was already pretty draining, and after hearing a number of interviews from different cast members this season, I don't think I can give all my energy towards watching the show on a regular basis. However, I will be willing to meet everybody halfway. I will post videos regarding specific scenes or situations that happen in the new season of the show. So with that being said, it's been real, folks. I'd like to thank everybody who checked out my reviews for this season of Ready to Love, everyone who became a new subscriber, and everyone who left a comment on my videos, whether you agreed or disagreed with my opinion. I appreciate all of you. So this marks the end of my review. Please leave any comments below in the comment section, and I'll be sure to reply to all of them. Until next time, stay tuned and stay safe. Peace.